Hello everyone, welcome back to Trending Niger. I'm Adenuga Progress. Detained IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has taken a bold legal step, returning the Supreme Court of Nigeria, seeking to set aside the court's own December 15, 2023 judgment that sent his terrorism trial back to the Federal High Court. This move, filed on November 6, 2025, would reshape the entire trajectory of the case that has kept the Biafra agitator behind bars for years. Stay tuned as we break down what this motion means, why Kanu believes the judgment was legally invalid, and what comes next. To recall, in October 2020, the Court of Appeal acquitted Nnamdi Kanu of terrorism charges, ruling that his extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria was illegal. However, the federal government challenged that verdict at the Supreme Court, which on December 15, 2023 reversed the acquittal and ordered that his trial continue at the Federal High Court, a ruling that reignited national debate and left Kanu back in detention under the Department of State Services (DSS) custody. Now, nearly 2 years later, Kanu has personally filed a motion urging the Supreme Court to set aside that 2023 judgment, claiming it was made without jurisdiction and based on laws that no longer exist. In his filing, brought under Section 66A of the Constitution, Kanu argues that the Apex Court's decision was delivered par incuriam, a Latin term meaning in error, because it relied on repealed statutes rather than the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022, which had already replaced older laws. He also invoked Section 36(12) of the Constitution and Section 122 of the Evidence Act 2011, insisting that the decision violated fundamental legal principles. Kanu explained that due to his prolonged detention and limited access to legal materials on counsel, he was unable to file the review earlier. According to him, it wasn't until October 26, 2025 that he obtained the complete case file, which allowed him to personally review the Supreme Court judgment in detail. Upon discovering what he called the profound juridical concern, he moved swiftly to file for extension of time to seek leave for a review. In an affidavit supporting the motion, Kanu's younger brother, Prince Nnamdi Kanu, confirmed that since the 2023 judgment, the IPOB leader has been held under conditions restricting his contact with lawyers and access to case documents. Prince Emmanuel said that denying this motion would perpetuate a miscarriage of justice and leave an enduring stain upon judicial regularity. Meanwhile, Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court, Abuja, has scheduled November 20, 2025 to deliver judgment in Kanu's ongoing trial. Observers say the Supreme Court's response to this new motion could have far-reaching consequences not only for Nnamdi Kanu's personal freedom, but also for Nigeria's wider judicial credibility and the long-running Biafra question. So, will the Supreme Court revisit its own ruling or stand by its 2023 decision? All eyes are once again on Nigeria's highest court as the Nnamdi Kanu case takes yet another dramatic turn. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for full coverage and legal analysis as events unfold. Thank you.